Students, now we have learned how to find out Laplace inverse of questions by using the basic standard formulas. In my last video, if you remember, I told you first all the formulas for Laplace inverse, and then we applied that formulas to various questions. Then we got stuck to this question where I have linear factors in the denominator. So I told you I will be doing this by using the partial fractions. So I have uploaded one video of partial fractions so that you can use it. I will put the link in your this thing also, chat box also. Now let us see how to do this question. See, if I observe the question, the denominator has the linear factors and they are not repeated. So I can do it orally. I can do the partial fraction orally. What was the method? See, this first bracket will become 0 when s is equal to minus 1. So hide this s plus 1 and everywhere you put s is equal to minus 1. So this will become minus 1 square is 1. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2 upon minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. Here if I am putting, so minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. Then here you put, so minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. And since I was not checking the factor this, I'll write it here. Okay, then plus. Now the second bracket will become 0 when s is equal to 2. So now everywhere put s is equal to 2 excluding this s minus 2. So when you put here in this, so 2 square is 4. 4 to the 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. So numerator become 4. Now let us go to the denominator. So now 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 minus 1 is minus 1. And then s minus 2. Correct? Then plus. Next what I'll do, I'll put s is equal to 3. So now 3 square in the numerator, 3 square is 9. 9 to the 18. 18 minus 4 is 14. Okay, denominator, I am putting 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. And then s minus 3. So I got this. Let me simplify it little bit. So here it will be 2 1s are 2 2s are 3 2s are 6. So minus 1 by 6 s plus 1. Correct? Look at the second one. This is minus 4 by 3 s minus 2. Correct? Plus 7 by 2, Laplace inverse of 7 by 2 s minus 3. Correct? Now the Laplace inverse of first term will be minus 1 by 6. 1 upon s plus 1 is e to the power minus t, minus 4 by 3 e to the power 2t, plus 7 by 2 e to the power 3t. So this is my answer. So let's move to the next one. Now the next one is again denominator. I have linear factors which are not repeated. Right? So again let us try to do it orally, partial fraction. Now the first term will become 0 when s is equal to 0. So everywhere you put s is equal to 0. Okay. So 1, 2 and 3. So 1 into 2, 2 into 3 is 6. So I got 1 by 6s. Now you put everywhere s is equal to minus 1. So 1. Now denominator, here I will put minus 1. Now here I will put minus 1. And here I will put minus 1. So 2. And s plus 1. Okay. Now we will put s is equal to minus 2. So what I will get? Minus 2, minus 1, 1, s plus 2. Plus. Now I will put s is equal to minus 3 everywhere. So 1 upon minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. And s plus 3. Okay. Now this will become 1 by 6. Laplace inverse of 1 by s. Right? This will become minus 1 by 2. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s plus 1. Now this will become plus 1 by 2. Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 2. And then the last one will become minus 1 by 6 Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 3. Correct? So Laplace inverse of 1 by s is what? 1. Okay. Minus 1 by 2 e to the power minus t plus 1 by 2 e to the power minus 2t minus 1 by 6 e to the power minus 3t. So this is my answer. Correct? Let's move to the next question. Now see, this is very important question, and what you observe that everywhere I have s square. So I will replace this s square by some new variable, say x. So I can write it like this: 2x minus 1 upon x plus 1 and x plus 4. Now I will do the partial fraction. Okay, so now first you put x is equal to minus 1. So when you put x is equal to minus 1, what you will have? Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Okay, upon 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3x plus 1. Now put x is equal to minus 4. So minus 4 into 2 is minus 8 minus 9. So numerator will become minus 9 and denominator I am putting minus 4. So minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. So minus 3x plus 4. Correct? So the next term will become Laplace inverse of minus 1 by x plus 1 plus 3 upon x plus 4. And what is x? X is s square. So I'll put Laplace inverse of minus 1 upon s square plus 1 plus 3 upon s square plus 4. Correct? Now, what is Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square plus 1? Sin t. So, minus sin t plus 3 by 2 sin 2t. Correct? So, this is my answer. So, whenever you see, but make sure that everywhere it should be s square. One place s and one place s square, then I can't do it. Everywhere it should be s square or s cube. S cube won't be there because we don't have the direct formula for s cube, right? But yeah, if it comes in certain format, then they can give. So always remember there should be uniformity in that. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now look at this question. So you can do it by completing the square, which I have taught you in one question in the previous video, or you can try to do the partial fraction. Now here if you observe, 2 factors of 2 I need whose difference is 1. That is factorization basically. And if you are not comfortable like this, you take out your calculator, put this in calculator, find out the roots and then you solve it. Okay, I prefer to do it factorization, but I'll suggest all of you to use the calculator to save your time in exam. So s square minus s minus 2 is there. So s square minus 2s plus s minus 2, s common, s minus 2 plus 1, s minus 2. So s plus 1, s minus 2. So I have s plus 1, s minus 2. So it become case 1, right? Now if you solve it in calculator, you will get the roots as minus 1 and 2. So that is the reason we write s plus 1 and s minus 2. It is always s minus alpha if alpha is a root. Okay. Now see how I will do the partial fraction. Again, I can do it orally because it is case 1. So put s is equal to minus 1 first. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1. And minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3, s plus 1 plus. Now I put s is equal to 2. So 3 to the 6, 7, 8 in the numerator. And 2 plus 1, 3 in the denominator, s minus 2. Right? So this will become, minus minus will get cancelled. So 1 by 3 e to the power minus t plus 8 by 3 e to the power 2t. Okay? So this is my answer. Let's move to the next question. Again the same thing. You can use your calculator or the splitting the middle term. So s square minus 2s minus 3 is there. So I'll write s square minus 3s plus s minus 3. So s common, s minus 3 plus 1, s minus 3. So my question is 3s plus 7 upon s minus 3 and s plus 1. Now again it is case 1. So now first you put s is equal to 3. So when you put s is equal to 3, what you will get? 3 3s are 9, 10, 16. 16 and 3 plus 1 is 4. S minus 3. Now put s is equal to minus 1. When you put minus 1, 7 minus 3 is 4. And here if you put minus 1, it will become minus 4 s plus 1. Correct? So Laplace inverse, the 16 by 4 will become 4 e to the power 3t minus 3, oh sorry, this was 4, right? Minus e to the power minus t. So this is my answer. Simple. Case 1 is very easy. Now see, this question is very important. They have given it in a term like this. Now there are few questions like that where you take the common and you can find out the factors. But best way, use your calculator, put in the calculator. When you put it in the calculator, you will get 1, 2 and 3. So I can write it as Laplace inverse of 2s square minus 6s plus 5 upon s minus 1, s minus 2 and s minus 3. So this also become case 1. Right, now put s is equal to 1 first. When you put s is equal to 1, what you will get in the numerator? 2 minus 6 is minus 4 plus 5, 1. So 1 upon 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 1 minus 3 is minus 2 and s minus 1. Okay, then plus. Now put s is equal to 2. When you put 2, 2 square is 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 12 will be minus 4. Minus 4 plus 5 is 1 again. Denominator, 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. S minus 2. Plus. Now put s is equal to 3. So 3 square is 9. 9 2s are 18. 18 minus 18, 0 plus 5. So 5 upon 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1 and s minus 3. Correct? So what will be the answer here? It will be 1 by 2 e to the power t minus e to the power 2t plus 5 by 2 e to the power 3t. Okay, so this will be my answer. Simple. Case 1 is very easy. Case 2 is also easy, but yeah, it takes time to solve, right? Now see, this question is case 2. So how first I'll do the partial fraction, then I'll put it in this equation. Okay. So now 4s plus 5 upon s minus 1 square s plus 2. So it is a upon s plus 2 plus b upon s minus 1 plus c upon s minus 1 square. If you want to see the partial fraction in detail, I have uploaded one video where I have taught the partial fraction in different cases. So a, it will come with s minus 1 square plus b s plus 2 s minus 1 plus c s plus 2. Now in this you put first s is equal to 1. If you put s is equal to 1, this term and this term will become 0. So 9 is equal to 3c. Implies c is equal to 3. So I got the first value. Now put s is equal to minus 2. So when I put s is equal to minus 2, this term and this term will become 0. So minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 square is 9. Right? So I have 9a is equal to, here if I put minus 2, 4 2s are 8. Minus 8. So minus 8 plus 5 is minus 3. Right? So here I am putting minus 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So minus 3 I got is equal to 9a I got. Okay. So what is the value of a? A is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay. Now next. Now I don't have any number to put. So you have the choice. Either you put s is equal to 0 or you compare the highest degree term. Now here highest degree term is s square. What is the coefficient of s square this side? Nothing. So 0. Now here if you open this bracket, one s square will come and its coefficient will be a. Here also when you open the bracket, s into s will give s square with coefficient b. So if a is minus 1 by 3, b is equal to 1 by 3. Correct? So now put this values. So now what is my question? Laplace inverse a upon s plus 2. What is a? Minus 1 by 3 s plus 2. Plus b 1 by 3 s minus 1. Plus c. c is 3 s minus 1 square. Correct? Now this will become minus 1 by 3 e to the power minus 2t plus 1 by 3 e to the power t. Now here it is s minus 1 square. So I will apply reverse of first shifting property. So s minus 1 I should shrink. So this will become plus 3 e to the power t Laplace inverse of 1 by s square. So my answer will become minus 1 by 3 e to the power minus 2t plus 1 by 3 e to the power t and plus 1 by s square is what? T. So 3 e to the power t into t. So this will become my answer. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Okay. So I have the answer now, 1 by 3 e to the power t, 3t e to the power t minus 1 by 3 e to the power minus 2t. Now let's move to the next question. Again linear factor repeated. So again I will do the partial fraction first, then I will put the values here. Okay. So 1 upon s square s plus 1 is equal to a upon s plus 1 plus b upon s plus c upon s square. Right. So 1 is equal to a s square plus b s plus 1 plus c s plus 1. Correct. Now put first s is equal to 0. If you put s is equal to 0, 1 is equal to what I will get here? C. So c value is equal to 1. First thing over. Now put s is equal to minus 1. If you put s is equal to minus 1, what you will get here? A. This will become 0. This will become 0. So a is equal to 1. Now compare the coefficient of s square. What is the coefficient of s square here? 0. What is the coefficient of s square here? A plus b. So if a is 1, b is equal to minus 1. Correct? So what is my question now? My question is Laplace inverse of a upon s plus 1 means 1 upon s plus 1 plus b upon s. B is minus 1. So minus 1 by s plus c. C is 1 by s square. Correct? So what is the answer? E to the power minus t minus 1 plus t. Right? So now I got the answer. This one is my answer is e to the power minus t minus 1 plus t. Okay. So this is the answer. Let's move to the next question now. Okay. Again, I have the case 2. So now let us solve this quickly. I think this question we solved or not? S plus 1 upon s minus 1 square. No, we have not solved. So let us do it quickly. So this will become s plus 1 upon s minus 1 square s plus 2. So a upon s plus 2 plus b upon s minus 1 plus c upon s minus 1 ka square. Correct? So s plus 1 is equal to a s minus 1 square plus b s minus 1 s plus 2 plus c s plus 2. Now put s is equal to 1 first. So 2 is equal to, this will become 0, this will become 1, 3c. Implies c is equal to 2 by 3. Now put s is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 is equal to minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 square is 9a. Okay. Now this will become 0. This will become 0. Implies a is equal to minus 1 by 9. Right. Now you put compare the coefficient of s square. So 0 is equal to a plus b. Implies b is equal to 1 by 9. So now what is my question? I will substitute here. Laplace inverse of a. What is a? Minus 1 by 9. So minus 1 by 9 s plus 2. Correct? Then what is b? b is 1 by 9. So plus 1 by 9 s minus 1. What is c? c is 2 by 3. So plus 2 by 3 s minus 1 ka square. So what will be the Laplace inverse? I will write down the answer directly now. It will be minus 1 by 9 e to the power 2t plus 1 by 9 e to the power t plus 2 by 3 e to the power t into t. So this will be my answer. Now let's move to the next question. Now the next question is case 3 because I have a non-linear factor. So how I will be doing it? S plus 1, S minus 1, S square plus 4 is equal to A upon S minus 1 plus BS plus C upon S square plus 4. Correct? Next step, S plus 1 is equal to A S square plus 4 plus BS plus C S minus 1. Correct? Now, put S is equal to minus 1 first step. So, this will become, S is equal to plus 1 because here I have plus 1, right? So, plus 1. So, this will become 2 is equal to 1 plus 4 is 5. So, 5A. This will become 0. Implies A is equal to 2 by 5. Okay. Then I don't have anything to put now. So, I'll put S is equal to 0. If I put S is equal to 0, I'll get 1 is equal to 4A minus C. Implies C is equal to 4A minus 1. Okay. So, 4A means 4 into 2 by 5 minus 1. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 by 5. So, I get 3 by 5. So, this is the value of C. Now, I will compare the coefficient of S square. So, 0 is equal to A plus B. So, since I know A is 2 by 5, so B will become minus 2 by 5. Correct? So, now let us put the value in the question. So, now my question is Laplace inverse of what is A? A is 2 by 5. So, 2 by 5 S minus 1 plus Bs upon S square plus 4. So, B is what? Minus 2 by 5 S and S square plus 4. Then plus C upon S square plus 4. So, what is C? C is 3 by 5. So, 3 by 5 S square plus 4. I have splitted these two terms. Bs upon denominator plus C upon denominator. Now, it is 2 by 5 e to the power t minus 2 by 5 cos 2t plus 3 by 5 into 2 sin 2t. So, this is my answer. Easy? So, this is how you have to do the questions. Right? So, I got the answer now. Okay, fine. Now, let's move to the next question. Okay. So, this is another question where you can see first always you try what exactly this is. Like second factor, second bracket, can you split? Can you have two factors of 5 whose sum is 2? No, it's not possible, right? So, means I will take it as case 3 only. So, if I take it as case 3, so 5s plus 3 upon s minus 1 s square plus 2s plus 5 is equal to a upon s minus 1 plus bs plus c upon s square plus 2s plus 5. Okay. Now, 5s plus 3 is equal to a s square plus 2s plus 5 plus bs plus c and s minus 1. Now, in this put s is equal to 1. So, it will become 8 is equal to a 2, 3, 8 implies a is equal to 1. Correct? Now, put s is equal to 0. So, 3 is equal to 5a minus c implies since a is equal to 1, so c will become 2. Correct? Then you compare the coefficient of s square. So, 0 is equal to a plus b. Since a is 1, b is equal to minus 1. Okay. So, I got this value as well. Now, substitute the value. So, now my question will become Laplace inverse of what is a? 1. 1 upon s minus 1 plus minus s plus 2 upon s square plus 2s plus 5. Correct? Now, see how I can do this, the second part. First part is not an issue. It will be e to the power t plus I need to do this one. So, minus s plus 2. Now denominator, can I write it s plus 1 square? So it is s square plus 2s plus 1. So 1 I will borrow from 5. So I am left with only 4. Correct? So e to the power t plus L inverse. Now if s plus 1 is there in the denominator, in numerator also I should have s plus 1. So I will write like this. So basically when I wrote like this, I have done minus 1. If I have done minus 1, I should do plus 1 also. And plus 2 is already there. Now if you open the bracket, check, it will be same. Minus s, minus 1, plus 1, 2, same. And s plus 1 square plus 4. Correct? So next step, I will write e to the power t. I will apply reverse of first shifting. So plus e to the power minus t. Then Laplace inverse of minus s upon s square plus 4 plus Laplace inverse of 3 upon s square plus 4. Correct? So e to the power t plus e to the power minus t, and then Laplace inverse of this is minus cos 2t plus 3 by 2 sin 2t. Okay? And e to the power minus t is outside. So this is my answer. Correct? Now come to this question. Now, if you see my video on partial fraction, I have told you I can do the partial fraction only if it is a proper fraction. Okay, means the degree of numerator should be always less than the degree of denominator. But in this case, the degree of numerator and denominator is same, because this is Laplace inverse of s square plus 1 upon s square plus s. So it is same. So what I need to do, I need to divide it. So s square plus 1 and s square plus s. So 1. So what I'll get? S square plus s. Subtract. So 1 minus s. So how you will write this? You will write this fraction as Laplace inverse of 1 plus 1 minus s upon s square plus s, which is s plus 1. So this becomes case 1. So I can write Laplace inverse of 1 plus Laplace inverse of, I'll do the partial fraction. If I put s is equal to 0, I'll get numerator, if I put 0, 1 by 1, 1 by s. Okay, plus then I'll put s is equal to minus 1, which will give me minus 2 and minus 1 s plus 1. Correct? Now, when I talk about this, Laplace inverse 1 is this direct delta function plus Laplace inverse of 1 by s is 1 plus 2 e to the power minus t. Just check this once. I have first put s is equal to 0. So I got 1 by 1. Then I put s is equal to minus 1. When I put minus 1, I got 2. And down I got minus 1. So this will become minus. This will be minus. So this is the answer. So this is how you can do the questions of Laplace inverse when it is based on partial fraction. So with this we are done with the Laplace inverse. I hope you understood the concept. And in my next video, I will be starting with the new module, that is vector calculus. Please subscribe the channel so that whenever I'll upload the module, then you will get the notification. Thank you.